Here's how many Americans have nothing saved for retirement. A guy emailed me this earlier, and I want to read it. I can't stop laughing at some of this stuff. It's funny actually. I'll share with you why. I'm not laughing because people don't have anything saved. Inherently, they have something saved if they've been working. It's called Social Security. I did a video last week on the Kotlakoff and a couple of Federal Reserve Board from Cleveland members who showed that when Social Security taxes go up, people's savings go down because essentially there's a certain amount of savings that people can digest, roughly 18%. Taxes on Social Security go up, personal savings go down, and you can see throughout history it's roughly between 15 and 18% relative to your own personal savings and Social Security. And now that's not exactly what the article said. It didn't make that number. I'm telling you that because if you look at the Federal Reserve Board numbers relative to personal savings rates and relative to Social Security taxes, it's roughly right at about 17 to 18%. But Kotlakoff et al., they said that explicitly, that Social Security tax going up, people's savings going down. Why? Because they have less disposable income. Interesting, huh? And yet it's still flat, right across the board, roughly 18% personal savings rate. But we hear these all the time. The crisis, and here's how many people have saved nothing. Oh, the humanity. And you got this guy fishing. Wherever that is, it's pretty. I guarantee he says something. A fishes in a a man fishes in a lake. Oh boy. Americans as a whole aren't saving nearly enough for retirement. Let's see who this article is from. Because there's something funny in this article I'm going to read to you here in just a second. It's this is Emmy Martin again. Americans are still struggling to see. Americans are still struggling. This is dated just June 26th. Here's how much Americans have saved. Didn't we just read this? It's like the same story. What the heck? Worrisome. So she did not just actually link to her own. Here's how much Americans have nothing. Here's how many Americans have nothing saved for retirement from CNBC. She did not just link to her own study, did she? Her own article that she just published with the same data set. Here's how much Americans have saved. It's the same flipping up. Oh, come on, man. It's the same article. So here's how many people have saved for retirement. Here's how many people haven't. Americans as a whole aren't saving nearly enough for retirement. In fact, an alarming number of people have absolutely nothing put away for their golden years. That's according to new data from Northwestern's Mutual's Planning in Progress study, which found that 15% of Americans have no retirement savings at all. So now we're going to fast forward to see what the solution is. You ready? You ready? We're going to scroll on down here. You ready? All right, you ready? Are you ready? Hold on just a second. Holbrook, let's see, where's Holbrook from? And she's Senior Director of Planning at Northwestern Mutual, says, this needs to change. People need to become educated. They need to meet with a financial advisor. They need to discuss options and understand what it is they're going to do. Now, let me ask you a question there, Ms. Holbrook. How many of your financial advisors are going to meet with people who don't have any retirement savings? I just literally, how many? The answer is none. Why? Because they don't have any money, can't get paid. So can we stop this? We need this. Look, I got no, and what's this lady's name? Something Holbrook. I got no antipathy towards her, Emily. The idea that meeting with a financial advisor who doesn't want to meet with you unless you got $1 million. So see, there's this huge disconnect in the industry. This is what ticks me off. The industry says we need more people to save. We need more people to save, and more people need to meet up with a financial advisor. So there's more people want to meet with a financial advisor way down here. And the industry says, no, you don't got $1 million. I can't meet with you. And then the industry, the holier than thou up here, charging AUM fees, assets under management, they're fiduciaries. They're going to say the commission-based salesmen are bad. But yet, who are the commission-based salesmen being able to work with is these people who don't have that much to begin with, because they got to get paid, man. And the only way to get paid is to sell a product to get commissions. And the old First Command days, everyone hated First Command because they charged significant commissions on the front end. But that was the only way to get a butter bar lieutenant, a newly minted first, second lieutenant, to be able to put money away that anyone would talk to him, because no one was going to talk to that guy unless they could get paid. No one was going to talk that newly minted butter bar. And so First Command said, we'll talk to you, but you're going to pay a significant commission on the front end. And then after that, it'll slowly, it'll go away. But we got to get paid. And so here's Ms. Holbrook says they need to talk to a financial advisor, but financial advisors don't want to see that unless they can sell you something. And that's the whole issue that we have. The holier than thou's up here. Oh, we only want to do fiduciary. We're fiduciaries. We only want to charge assets and fees, but we're not going to see that guy who's got $100,000. So hell, in this case, I don't have anything because I can't get paid on him. It's such a disconnect. It doesn't need to be like that. All right, so Northwestern Mutual says people need to see a financial advisor. Shocking there, huh? And the funny thing is, again, these aren't, Northwestern Mutual isn't going to see these people. And yet Emily is saying, no, they need to see with a financial advisor. Not us. Younger generations who have had limited time to save aren't skewing the numbers either. For both Gen X, at this stage, I just don't care. I just, because it's silly to talk these things over and over again. But we'll keep reading a little bit of this because there's something else I want to laugh at. Just 17% of respondents say they have between $1 and $75,000 earmarked for retirement, which falls short of the million that experts say you need. All right, so who the surveys for generated for who are the surveys? That's according to new data, which found that 50% had no savings at all. We have to see. So I want to see who these experts are. So I clicked on this and watch this. You ready? It's another CNBC article published just the other day by old Emmy Martin. It's not that experts say you need $1 million. It said how much do you have to put in your 401k to have $1 million? And it might be some expert. Let's see if there's any expert here. Most financial planners suggest you save anywhere from 10 to 15% of your salary. Experts often recommend saving $1 million before your retirement. Well, who are these people? Who are these experts? I'd love to see who these people are, and I don't see any. So they say experts say, and then the link is to another article which says experts say. Again, this is just, and here's this guy. Here's how much you should have saved by now. For many Americans, it comes to a disconnect between realizing they need to save more and actually taking the steps to do so. Let's see. For 2019, only 10% of respondents are confident they'll have enough put away at retirement. Well, yeah, you wonder why. Because of articles like this. To make sure you're able to live comfortably in retirement, it's crucial to start saving as early as you can. Blah, blah, blah. Retirement plan provider recommends, Fidelity recommends putting 15% of your income each year. That's another thing I was going to laugh at. Retirement plan provider who manages the accounts and gets paid on it recommends putting 15% of your income away each year. But no one looks at that as odd. Everyone says, yeah, that's right. But even if you're not able to save the full 15%, start with what you can, says Megan Murphy at VP at Fidelity. Always make sure you're getting the company matched. And here's David Bach. Don't expect to retire at 70. I don't know who David Bach is. Frankly, don't really care. But all right, so there you go. I just more things to chuckle about. I read these articles all the time. They all say the same thing. You need $1 million. Where does that come from? Who are these experts? David Bach. Okay. Why? Why do we need $1 million? Okay. And the answer is, well, it's a nice round number, but literally why? I need to know why. In fact, I don't even say who they surveyed here. I imagine I could probably click on this to see who they surveyed. But secondly, is there any real reason that we have this retirement savings crisis? Frankly, I don't think there is. And at least, and I've told you a million times on Sunday why. I'm not going to get to it here. 10th year planning survey, view all studies, care study. So the lastly, and I just frankly don't care to look at it right now. But lastly, the thing that cracks me up most is that Northwestern saying, come talk to us and we'll help you devise a plan to put money away, even though, again, most financial advisors in this business are shooting for one group of people, the people with $1 million who are willing to pay 1% a year in assets. And that's the problem that we have. And because of that, there's a huge disconnect between the financial advisory industry and the general population at large, because the financial advisory industry feels they need to get paid a significant amount of money. And then the holier than thou, the purer than snow financial advisories, the fiduciaries who don't sell commissions aren't going to talk to these people. And yet they're going to bash the people like Northwestern Mutual advisors who do sell stuff for a commission. So it's kind of like you can't have it both ways. You got to have someone's got to get paid to talk to somebody. That's all there is to it. No one's going to waste their time. So anyway, hope you found this informative. I didn't. I just chuckle again at the self-serving, but we'll see you next time. Thanks.